So, to add to your point, if you ever are feeling alone, you can immediately speak to your guardian angel and knowing that they're with you and they're listening and they will give you guidance and support. All of the other hundreds and hundreds of angels that God created, they come and go as we need them. And they are easily, if you just call them, they're easily there in a split second. And so again, if you're ever feeling alone, know that you are not alone. And that's very, very important to know. And I think that's something that would be really great for as many teenagers, middle school, even elementary children to know, because many times they feel like they're an outcast or they're alone and they feel despair, and it would be so great for them to know their angels are there and they will help them and they're truly not alone.
Right. And angels don't make judgments.
Right.
Angels are there whether you've been good or bad. We hope you're going to be good, but angels are there. They're not judging you. They're there to help you. And if you determine that you need help and you want to go in a certain direction, no matter how bad things are, they'll be there with you. They'll get you through it.
Absolutely. They emphasize how they love us unconditionally. To what you just said, yes. And
Absolutely.
What a wonderful feeling to know that.
Mm-hmm.
And like you said, no matter what we've done in our past, they look at us like we're squeaky clean. And
Exactly.
we all make mistakes, but
Yeah.
we hopefully learn from the mistakes and then just move on. And it doesn't matter what the mistake was, they still love us unconditionally and
love us.
support us and encourage us and guide us.
Right. Right.
Yeah.
It's a wonderful thing. You brought the list of archangels, and I wondered if you'd just go through that. I know that people get very confused about all of the levels of angels, and sometimes it sounds a little bit more like religion and what they are confined to. These angels do this and these angels do that. But really, it's a pretty broad spectrum of what they can do.
Absolutely. And I would like to emphasize to that, and we said it before, but I want to really emphasize this is spirituality. It's not about religion. Again, whatever religion you follow, you practice is perfect for you and is right for you, and continue to do so.
Absolutely.
There are, one thing I would like to add is there's kind of like this layer of, there's levels out in the spirit world. And so, as you know, when we pass over, so we have our deceased loved ones, and you can call on your deceased loved ones to guide and help you. You can call on anybody in the spirit world to guide and help you. And then we have spirit guides, which are deceased loved ones, but they've been highly evolved. And 90% are relatives and 10% are friends. And then we have the guardian angels and the angels, which we spoke about before. And then we have the archangels, they are very, very powerful. There's 15 of these amazing archangels that God created, and they are like the managers of all the angels. And they each have specific responsibilities. Some overlap each other. They actually have several responsibilities each, but they are so, so powerful. And for example, Archangel Michael, we call him the protector. And if you want to feel safe or you feel you need protection, you can ask Archangel Michael to be with you and surround you in his protection. Every time I fly, I ask Archangel Michael to surround the airplane in his protection. I also call on angels who are experts with flying planes to help guide the pilots, because actually angels have expertise. So you can say, the angel who's expert in math or the angel who's an expert in plumbing, or if you just don't know who to call on, you could just say, please, dear angels. You will not get it wrong.
Right. I need a computer angel.
Yes, there you go.
So many people have such issues with their computers. I'm sure there's an angel out there who's good with keyboard.
Absolutely. That is so true. And so we also have, like for children, if they need help with, school and remembering facts, there's an archangel that specifically helps with that. And then Archangel Raphael, for example, is the healing archangel, very powerful. And he heals physical ailments, he heals emotional ailments. And the archangels are absolutely wonderful. And as a matter of fact, if you go on my website and you sign up for the free weekly messages and the free monthly newsletters, you will receive a free recording that you just download right to your computer. And I talk about all 15 archangels and how each one helps you and what they can do for you.
Right.
So that's a nice gift.
Yeah, and we will have we have that on the program at the end, so that you can get in touch with Robin and her website.
Thank you.
So, and we'll keep it on long enough so you can copy it down.
When we're talking about children, or any age, as a matter of fact, and they talk about the angels, they keep it secret because they're not sure is this real? You know, because it's so amazing. You have a gift of angels around you and protecting you. And would you suggest to put a child or someone wondering if they are talking to angels, want to talk to someone about an angel? I would imagine they would go to a place like what you offer, workshops and things like that, and all. So this is a way for a person to start opening up to the unseen world.
Absolutely.
And what a best way to start is with angels.
Absolutely. And
They
and
never
hopefully
can
children who are wondering, why am I seeing these things, and I'm talking to angels, and hopefully they feel comfortable enough to tell their mother or their father, and then hopefully their mother and father are open enough to encourage that and support it.
I've noticed
because
over
it's-
the past few years, people have become a lot more open about angels and positive things that happen to them. Like, for example, one person had a house. Oh, I'd love to live in this house. They posted it on the wall, and they see it every day. And then about 15 years later, wow, this is the house I wanted to live in.
Yes.
Yeah.
Isn't that
They
beautiful?
make requests.
Yes,
And the
absolutely.
requests are answered. It doesn't have to be abundance of money. It could be abundance of good health, happiness.
Absolutely.
Always have food on the table. That's called abundance. Abundance doesn't always need to be financial or money. Abundance comes in many different ways.
Absolutely. That is such a great point. Like you said, abundance comes in happiness, joy. You can have an abundance of peace, abundance of friends, an abundance of love. And then, yes, there's the monetary as well. But I love that you brought that up. Because a lot of people do, when they think of abundance, they just think of money. But
Right.
there's so much abundance,
Right.
so much more.
I've
Even
noticed
sunshine and
abundance.
warm weather.
Yes, exactly.
We'll get some of
exactly. If
that
we can get
soon.
some of that soon, right?
Yeah. But when you started in this and got thinking about angels and learning, and you told about that, have you thought about perhaps writing a book or doing any of that yourself?
That's so funny you brought that up, because for years the angels have told me that one of my
Yes, you should.
thank you. You must be getting that message. Is I need to be writing books, and I have a great passion and drive to write a book, and I've been talking to the angels about the right time, and so I'm relying on them to guide me with that. But yes, and thank you for that confirmation, because I've been getting that from them as well.
Right.
So thank you.
Because I think there is always a need for a place for people to go to learn, and many, many times, if you can't get to the person, you can read their book and you can read other people's stories. And reading about people's angel stories is really, really inspiring. And I think
You gave me a book on angels.
yes, I did.
And then I offered it when I visited my mother. I offered it to read while I was there. I was planning on taking it home with me so I could read it. She kept it.
That's so nice. I love that.
Maybe
She needs to
I
talk
was
to angels.
I was going to say maybe she needed it more than you did.
Yeah, because her health, maybe that helped with her health. You know, she's elderly.
Well, it looks like our time is about up. I want to thank you, Robin, for coming in.
Oh, thank you.
And I think that there have been so many good things said that people will have a chance to think about angels and to understand them better. And Karynn, you have something you wanted to read.
Yes, Robin mentioned that she puts her thoughts down on paper each week, correct? And writes a message, a angel message. And at this time I have one from Robin. I get an email, which I read as soon as I receive her email. And I collect them. So I'd like to share this with you. This is a message from the angels. Our dearest children, we see you go, go, and go. Fast, faster, fastest. Where is the race? Slow down, our children. Stop and appreciate everything you pass by. Stop and soak in every word and action you see of others. Pay attention to each and every tiny aspect of your children, your friends, your parents, your siblings, your spouse. Take notice of the trees, the grass, the snow, the sunshine, the clouds. Do you realize there is a message in everything you come in contact with, no matter how small or large, to help guide you on your path? Take notice, our dear children. You will be amazed.
Thank
That's
you.
from Robin.
And with that, we're going to say goodbye.
Have a nice evening. It was a pleasure to be here today. Robin,
Thank you very much.
thank you.